promises. To me, studying all the parties from the consultations we have had with the people, changing Nigerian constitution is mandatory. If
changing
the constitution itself, changing Nigeria's constitution by the people, true to itself from the provisions of the law, with the participation of every sector of Nigeria is mandatory. If I'm elected into power, I will work towards that, where every part of this country, every single segment will have a representation and their issues will be brought forward. It doesn't matter how it will look like. We shall have a domesticated type of democracy, different from the copycat that we have.
Domesticated type of democracy.
It's one of the major problems of this country. The presidential system belongs to a certain country, and I think I can explain quickly. First, in 1978, a team was sent to study a system in America. And before then, what we were practicing was parliamentary system. We abandoned that. The team that went to America decided to look at whatever they saw and copied. Where they saw America, they cleaned it and put Nigeria. They brought a presidential system. And in 1979, NPN won the election. And then Shagari came. But it was a strange practice. It lasted for a term, 3 months. They left. We now put that to study. And we now look at also another thing. The closest ally to United Kingdom is America. And the closest ally to US is United Kingdom. And we ask ourselves, why is United Kingdom not operating presidential system? And why is United States not operating parliamentary system? Yet they are the closest on earth.
So they're not even copying from themselves.
They are not copying from each other. That is to say, whosoever wishes to now indigenize democracy, and he decided to do it by a copycat only, you are bringing a system that will not last. But let me tell you the danger of the one we are operating, that of America. Why is America operating presidential system? It is the most expensive. It is costly. A lot of bureaucracy in it is certain. But why in America? Because that's the only way they can put together the 53 countries that makes one United States. We don't have all these countries that are bigger. And for us to be running the most costliest type of democracy, number one. Number two, America fought the indigents when there were 12 states. And then in America, immigrants who came from all parts of the world is what constitute their population. So America is a country of immigrants. So immigrants there, that's why their law, first of all, is protective to immigrants, believing that they will now override the indigents. So in Nigeria, if you say we are practicing presidential system squarely American type, one question you ask yourself, who is an indigent and who is a foreigner or who is an immigrant? You are bringing a law that is repulsive to our culture, to ourselves. So we will work towards indigenizing Nigeria's type of democracy. And remember, in 1998, from 1996, I was part and parcel of the initiation that brought a constitution. But in 1998 through to 1999, numerous aspects that today are the problems facing Nigeria were expunged out of that constitution that I know, and leaving this one with numerous fundamental issues left. There were a lot of exclusive issues in it. So I believe by these punctured holes, we don't have a constitution that is good for ourselves. Second is to review bilateral trade agreements. This particular issue, it does not matter who becomes a president of Nigeria, unless you look at the international bilateral trade agreements Nigeria signed over the years. You are just there and you will be there, warm your chair for 4 years, for a term or 2 terms, and leave Nigeria the way it is without any progress. We discovered this, and I think I'll go talk a little about it. The next is rule of law, enforcing it and making sure it is a culture. There are numerous approaches we identified, and we'll get that done. Another is dignifying the woman, which is a major issue in life or in any administration, particularly in democracy. Improving the standard of living in Nigeria, we believe that will help from the measures we have in our hands. It will increase the life expectancy of the citizen of Nigeria. Sound healthcare system, away from what we have today, totally. Something that will match Nigeria's standard from God-given resources that we have. Road accidents, we have a